So what is the biggest downside of taxi driving? What is it? And this affects your hackney cab, your baseline private hire, and also your Uber as well. It affects everybody in the taxi trade. One big downside. Do you know what it is? Let's roll the music and find out. So what can it be? What can it be? The biggest downside to taxi driving, which affects everybody. Well, what it is, it's the running costs. The running costs are the biggest thing. Now, how many jobs do you know where it costs you on average £300 a week to go to work? How many jobs? Plus, it can be more. It can be, you know, if you're renting cars or if you had accidents and you got higher insurance costs. It could be more. It could be up to £400 a week to go to work. How many other jobs before you start you're in a minus for the week? Most jobs, you go to work, get paid, go home. That's it. You're done. But in this job, you have to pay that money to go to work. Even if you're in a hackney cab, you've got to rent the cab. If you own your own cab, you've got maintenance costs, you've got fuel costs, you've got tyre costs, running costs, a lot. If you own a private hire vehicle, if you own it out and right, still got insurance costs, which can be up to £3,000. You've also got the maintenance as well. If you rent your vehicle, full-time driver, I advise you to rent a vehicle because it's one payment and covers everything, including insurance, including tyres, maintenance. The whole thing's covered in one payment. So sometimes that can be more beneficial if you're a full-time driver and you do 1 million miles a week, like I do. But that's it. So if you're not working, you're not earning, and that cost is still there every single week. Every week that cost is there, £300 to £400 a week before you start. Every week, if you're on holiday for a week, it reduces a bit, but it's still there. Your insurance is done over a year, so you've still got the big insurance payments, and motor insurance and taxi insurance is not going down. How many people have just got their renewals through and it's up, even with full no claims and with like 6, 7, 10, over 10 years experience in the job, your insurance is still going up. That is bad. Long-term drivers should not be paying high insurances now for taxi insurance, especially if you've got full bonus as well. But it is. So again, another big running cost. New drivers coming into the business as well, into the industry, may not realise that them running costs never go away. Plus your tax liabilities as well, which are always there for you too. And the work sometimes is, as we all know, if you're a driver, you'll know this, the work can be like that, can be up and down. It's summertime now as well, and summertime, it can be hit and miss, really hit and miss, and then running costs never go away. But is there a way around it? Is there a way around doing this job with minimum running costs? No, really, is there? There's no way around minimum running costs, unless you do. Now, they used to do this many years ago in the taxi trade. They may still do it in certain parts of the country where it's a 50-50 split. Now, a 50-50 split is where the company give you a car, they fuel it for you, they insure it for you, and they maintain it for you. But they take 50% of your earnings a day. It used to happen quite a lot. It used to happen quite a lot in smaller towns. That the 50-50, or it was like a 70-30. When I did this job for a very short time years ago before I got my badge properly in the northeast of England, and that's where they just give you, it was like a 50-50 split, or I think it was a 70-30 split, where the company just give you a car and they just take every day you go in. You have to hand your money over every day, and they just split it in two. Yeah, I don't think it still happens now, but it did used to happen. I'm going back to the 90s for that, way back into the 90s, where they used to do the 50-50 split. But that's it. Running costs, you can't really get away from it, and they're high, and they've always been high. Now, with Uber especially, Uber fares are low. Uber fares are ridiculously low, really. They're very, very low. But those running costs remain high. You can make money on Uber. Don't get me wrong. You can make good money on Uber. But you got to smash it. You got to go out like in a Hackney cab, like on a private hire based company. You've got to smash it. If you smash it, you make your money. But them running costs, always in the back of your head, always there. They never, ever go away. And that is the biggest downside to taxi driving. No matter what you drive, you'll always have them big running costs. Right, coming up on the channel, we've got a video's going to drop next week. Is it safe driving a cab of a night time now in 2023? Even on Uber, are you safe driving a taxi late at night? We're going to go out in a cab late at night, we're going to drive around, and we're going to just get the feel of it. Look out for that video coming up. Also, Lee returns to the channel. He's moved house, that's what it is. He moved house, and he is going to be saying, and I'm going to ask him the question, why he will never ever use Uber. He doesn't even use Uber Eats ever. He will not entertain Uber in any way, shape or form. Going to find out why that's going to be. That's it. All coming up soon on this channel. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget, I said before, subscribe. Do it the old that thumbs up. Apparently it works for the channel. Don't understand it myself, but it works for the channel. And subscribe. And as always, and as people do, and it's very appreciated, good or bad comments, because I got called a thick what was it called? A thick gobby northerner. Okay, I'll take that. And, you know, all comments are always welcome. If they're nice, to get hearted. If they're not nice, you just get, okay, take it on the chin. Chin's big enough. Right, so thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one, and have a safe and profitable day, and try and get them running costs down as low as you can, if you can. Can you? Impossible to get the running costs down. See you again. Ta-ta.